All right, what we're here today to talk about is a separated shoulder. A separated shoulder is talking about a sprain of what's called the AC joint, or the acromioclavicular joint, and that's where your collarbone, see over here on the skeleton, hooks into the top of your shoulder blade. Like all things in orthopedics, there are multiple grades of these sprains or separations of these sprains. And we can talk about from the most mild to the most severe. And like with any sprain, the mild ones just cause pain at that joint. The middle level sprains, we'll see some displacement, or that clavicle or collarbone move away from the acromion. And then the worst of the shoulder separations, and the ones you read about and hear about all the time, are the ones where that clavicle completely dislocates from the top of the shoulder blade. That's called a grade 3 sprain. The people we see these in are generally people who play contact sports or who have contact with the top of their shoulder. So at least in my practice, I see them in people who play football all the time. We see them in people who ride mountain bikes, who ski, who do other things where they can have falls and have big impacts onto the top of their shoulder. Well, there's good and bad things about shoulder separations. Most of shoulder separations can be treated in a sling, letting your shoulder rest, icing it, and letting it heal. Even the most severe sprains, the grade 3s, most of them can heal on their own with a little bit of time in a sling to rest it, some ice, and then some physical therapy as the pain goes away to bring your strength back. From a treatment standpoint, that will take care of about 90% of the shoulder separations. The ones that are more severe than that sometimes require operative stabilization, but those that require that are few and far between. There's really no way to prevent shoulder separations other than sitting on the couch and not doing anything active. And so in sports, like football, you can make sure your pads fit well. But for the most part, this comes from an unprotected blow to the top of the shoulder, generally from the ground.